wait. Hello to whoever sees this. I'm so sorry already. Mm. Oh, I'm not supposed to. I don't think I'm not to put this on the internet. It's not illegal. I'm not breaking any laws. Oh, to break it off. Where's my friend? Ah, let's see. Wait. Ha. I'm on YouTube, my friend. Oh, what am I seeing? I guess I put a thumbs up on that. Because I don't think anybody got hurt. I hope not. Is it 95 weather? You're, is that on fire? I see what? Yeah, yeah. Did you know that these people that do this thing, it was going to do that to me? And if you do not believe me, I can ask the lady who was there at the meeting who heard them say that she was going to do that. I mean, they were going to do that. Um, I can ask her if you could email her and ask her if I'm a liar or did the atheist lawyers really stir up enough crap in my small town to get my whole town to say it was actually my fault, and then they were going to do this. This is what they were going to do. They said this. They said I needed a trial by fire. Thank you, atheist lawyers. And I had to stop following everybody named Monty because of that. And anyway, let's see. This is what. You see that? I can't see this thing. I see it. Yeah, and the John Birch Society. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. They're investigating the motive. They're not. They're not sure. They don't know. Do they not know? Are they? Do they lack certainty or just melanin? Mm. I don't know what's going on. I love to see the thing. I'm gonna fix my hair. Yeah. Well, it's really still shouldn't be on the whole entire internet. Sorry if I'm getting in trouble. I don't want to do that. I'm green and sober. It's called harm reduction. It's called I don't have other medicine, so I need to have some kind of relief from the agonizing pain I'm in because I don't have health care because Medicare is not for anyone and it's certainly not for all. Bernie Sanders is wrong in every possible way, and it's because he lives in a chalet in a ski resort surrounded by white people. Anyway, I'm never going to go up there. Further away from there I can go, the better. I let's get somewhere where I'm the only one that looks like me, and maybe the only English speaker too. That'd be great. That'd be great. And then I never have to talk to anybody, and they don't have to talk to me either. And I'll be like, oh yeah, they will thank whatever deity they like, and I hope they like the deity that they're thanking because imagine having one that you don't like. I did once, at least once. How about you? How about you? How about you? You see the tags I put on this? Yeah, there's nobody in here. If you see this later, because I just put it on Facebook. Yeah, first off, I'm not ready. This is my first time. You had to be a 57-year-old having first time for something, especially me. uh, yeah, it's funny. It's terrible. It's called slut karma. Okay, it's called slut karma. That yes, yeah. I'm suffering, and so is a bunch of other people. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is I'm so freaking disabled. If they like me now, they're nasty. That's gross. Ew. I've already been through it with chasers. I've been through it with chasers. They're like, ooh, BBW. I'm like, ew, barf me out the door. They're like, I can't even say on this one. Anyhow, did you see the tags I put on this? I'm like, yeah, karaoke, music, lyrics, poems, songs, fair use, DIY. Because I'm not going to be in Curtis's chat, Mr. Curtis King. I'll see you later. Hello to the person who's exploring my network. Thank you very much. I will catch you on some kind of flip. And so I would like someone to come into this chat room and say something at me or to me or with me. And let me know anything you'd like. Let's see. I'm Janice Rail. I'm your poet laureate. I'm your personal lyricist. I'm your second favorite sit-down comedian because Ali Sadiq was first. Hello. Welcome to America. The black people did the things that built it first. They built it. All the rest of these people that look like me, their hands are soft. Except maybe where the red is from. They got a little red on them. Anyway. It's 6:14 p.m. on 6/11/2026. And today I found out that I had a doctor's appointment 2 days ago. Now, last time I was there, which was apparently exactly 1 month ago and 2 days, I said to them that I had, aphasia and traumatic brain injuries, and also domestic violence causes the same kind of brain injuries, and they can measure it on an fMRI. And why would Medicare cover that? They don't. So anyway, no one will ever know about my CTE, because what are they going to do, an autopsy? Nope. Anyway. So my brain's a little dumb, and I did say to them I missed the appointment because I didn't know I had one. There was no follow-up. It happened again. I had lost the paperwork, so I just found the paperwork today and did not know it was all 4 weeks and 2 days. But furthermore, part of the problem was I didn't have a ride. I lacked transportation. Did you know? No, you do not. You don't know. But I like big butts, and I cannot lie. I know I started things and cannot finish them. It's called ADHD. Thank you very much. The mortal fools will rename it as soon as they run out of money. As soon as they can create a new pathology, a new stigma, a new label, and shuffle us all into those neatly billable categories that they can profit from. Then those nerds are going to rename autism and ADHD and AUDHD and all that whole neurodivergent spectrum. They're going to just name it all something completely different. And also, they're going to be wrong. Remember Asperger's. Yeah. That's what. Yeah. Okay. So listen. I heard they're trying to un-Nazify like some parts of. If they're not going to denazify the actual moon, I don't see the point. I'm not saying I want them. No, in fact, au contraire, mon frère. I'd like to know why the ACLU lawyers stop talking to me, or then they wind up being dead when we have problems. When I say why do you defend hate speech, and why is it more important to defend hate speech than me? Why is it more important to defend hate speech than defend the people who are the victims of the hate, who are going to get the cross burned on their lawn by the haters who hate them, who you're defending with your ACLU job because you're anti-woke, Wendy? Oh, gosh, Wendy? Yes, Lisa. Is the water warm enough? No, Lisa. Who the fuck is Wendy? I can't tell you. I didn't just do that, did I? Oh, no, you don't know how to go backwards. You don't know how to do homework. I already told you. I already said too much. All I know is she ain't going to hear it. I don't think she's listening to me. I hope she don't remember. I ain't never forgot. You think I want to forget these people? They're the richest a-holes in the room that I have to work with, and because they literally require slavery. Oh, I should be doing this on the internet, should I? So, come on, emails. There's too many emails. There's too many things open here. Yeah, in fact, the only reason I'm targeting Wendy is because I read her name in the PayPal and Theo thing about the Stanford and dumbing down the education on purpose because they were mad that people who were black were learning things, and they like my name Peter Cotton Eater had a wife and couldn't keep her, and that's not how it goes. It's something like that though. That man and his friends, including anti-woke lady. I already just told you everything too much. In fact, sounds crazy, doesn't it? It sounds like I have no idea what I'm talking about or what's safe and legal to say aloud. Like I have no idea what libel, slander, defamation may or may not be, although it's not defamation if it's true. And yeah, who you want me to talk about that I shouldn't be talking about? Teachers, broke ass Catholics. Yeah, they broke. They broke. They are as financially bankrupt as they are morally bankrupt. Hello, I'm Janice. I'm in the state of New Jersey. They like rape here. They don't have a problem with it. They never have. They never will. In fact, the whole United States of America can never have any problem with any rapes at all because this is your democracy, people. You like it. You love it. You want some more of it. If Thomas Jefferson is your founding father, if Thomas Jefferson's Constitution is your rule of law, then you like rape and you're not opposed to it and you have no problem with the Epstein files or Trump. So shut up. Stop being a hypocrite. Oh, are you going to be right? Her name is Sally Hemings. Whose side are you on? Amazon, stop sending me ads. Her name is Sally Hemings. Yeah. This whole country is very messed up and has been this whole time. And you've all been told willful ignorance is among the things killing everybody. And I already died. And if you do not know that, that's because you just got here. Let's see. Mega Ran is live. He's doing a trailer, Marcus's Japan trip, and Ran and Fan Fusion. Xpod 97. Mega Ran, you bet your sweet ass for cream. Give me the fruit. That's a Mega Ran song. Sir, he's a rapper. That's a Josh Johnson joke. Event Thursday. Oh, wait, that's today. 7. Oh, that's at Milk Boy. It's just a bar where across the street from my neurosurgeon's office where I just was 2 weeks ago, and he said, "Get an MRI because you're becoming paralyzed." I was like, "All right, yeah." My HMO, which is a PPO, said that'll be $200, or else you cannot have that, and unless you have $50, and then you go to like one of these special places that we're not going to tell you because we know you at $100. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And I did. And then my landlady was like, give me the dollars so you can live here. And I was like, but I need to walk while I live here. I need to have a walking thing so I can walk while I live here. And also I need to pick things up off the floor while I live here. And because I cannot keep doing that because I keep and a fall risk. And then my Medicare Advantage PPO, that's not HMO, told me that they don't actually cover my fall risk necklace, the one I should have had last year when I was discharged from post-operative care in Ewing, New Jersey, where I don't have any friends and never have. I know for a fact that no one in Ewing, New Jersey was ever my actual friend. Yeah. I got one that's cursed me out in DM, and the other one just anytime I talked about my own self, she told me how unrapeable she was. She did literally, she would not let me have my own self. She would not let me have my own stories, my own time, my own history. She had to interrupt every time I said, this man did this, that man did that, and she would want to make sure that I knew that no man ever did that to her, which usually means she don't believe me. I don't know. She's riding my jock right now, though. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Let me tell you, on her website, she erased all the people that I was on her board of directors to represent. She erased those people as if they did not exist. Her website says none of the people in the group ever existed. Below where we are right now in this Mercer County, where I am right now, I am tapped out in Trenton. Unlike this video, which is recorded in Trenton. So Lisa the Unrapeable and her asshole husband, who DM'd me, slid into my DMs to curse me out because I said Hillary was a little too much of a she was a little too much of, I was going to vote for Bernie in the primaries that year. And this man slid into my DMs, cursed me out, tried to take over the project I was working on that he had never been involved in ever. And then because he was the man, he believed in certainty of his own certainty. You know how they are. You know people who think they're 100% certain about something, how they are, because they're 100% certain and no one will change their mind, and they can't learn from anyone else who doesn't think like them already. They will tell you that. They tell me that to my face, even as we speak, all the time. Oh no, I can never talk to someone who believes that because I can't learn anything from them. Bitch, why can't you learn? What's wrong with you? You can't learn? You can't learn? That sounds like a you problem. Well, you can't learn from them. No. The hell you can't. Yes, you can. You better learn from them because you're the reason all this shit's like this, because you refuse to learn from them. You let yourself be wrong on purpose. You like being wrong. I don't know why. I think it's because we don't have melanin, and that's why we be wrong all the time, because we like being wrong more than we like being anything else. I don't know. Somebody told me I would rather be right than happy. That's character flaw. Being told that was my justice. The only kind I ever had. That I ever can. Especially here in New Jersey, where, let's see, it's not rape if it is. It's against the law to tell someone. It's against the law to say who did it. It's against the law to say when, where, how, who was there, who watched, who helped, who covered it up, who paid money to cover it up, which schools in the Camden Diocese, which lawyers that pretended they were my friends and stabbed me in the back while they defended those rapists from that high school. I was out on my old Instagram. What, Janice Rail said what? I didn't say nothing. Oh, I must be crazy. Oh, yes, I'm an unreliable witness. I'm unreliable. Yeah, it's almost like I know things of what I can and cannot actually say, and to whom, and when, and where, and why, and how. It's just some dumb ass law stuff. Again, you think I didn't learn from those atheist lawyers? I worked with them and for them and against them, and with and for and against their enemies. They told me lies until they told me the truth. And they're in it for the money. And just so we're clear, they're in it for the money, number one. As atheists, they have definitely chosen a position against charity. Like their whole mindset is to be opposed to caring and sharing. They will adopt like this posturing of this faux care. It is just a grift. All 501c3s, churches, and or nonprofits. Again, let's get back to the ACLU and the secular religions that maintain all this stuff because they're greedy. They want to give the money back and forth to each other. And that's all. Hi, I'm Janice Rattle. I proved your foundation wrong. Hi, I'm Janice Rattle. I just proved your nonprofit and your foundation wrong. And your think tank, Edwina. Yeah. Yeah, we know you stole the freaking manual. Oh, nobody cares. I know, it sounds crazy, doesn't it? Sounds so crazy. Oh, no, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm crazy. Mm. Well, you can ask me anything. Ask me to finish the story. What did I say? What did I mean? Uh, what was I talking about? Could I be more specific? Do I have any evidence to support my claims? Immortal fools. Immortal fools. Claims require evidence. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And thank you, Carl Sagan, for that line and for the firecrackers recipe. Those were awesome. I wish I had a toaster oven right now. And also the ingredients to make the Carl Sagan firecrackers. I have none of that. I mean, I didn't say none. I had a teeny tiny bit to last me all my days. I have no pants. Holly jolly, no pants. I have no pence to last me all my days. No pence to spend, no pence to lend, no pence to send home to my wife, poor wife. No cares have I to grieve me. Sorry, Grandpa. It's an army song. No cares have I to grieve me, no pretty little maid to deceive me. I'm happy as a lark, believe me, as we go rolling, rolling home. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, by the light of the silvery moon. Happy is the day when the army gets its pay, as we go rolling, rolling home. Grandpa taught me that song. If I find out that was a parody, if that was also a parody, if that's a parody, somebody tell me, please. Is "Rollin' Rollin' Home," which is also a Boy Scout song, a campfire song, an army walking around song. Is that song a parody of anything? Because it starts. I've got sixpence, and I got four pence, I got tuppence, and then I got no pence, and then you just count down, and eventually you get to like January 6th, and they got Mike Pence and a gallows for him, and then they're pardoned for having done so. Okay, that's your democracy again. It's not mine, it's yours. I wrote a poem called Embrace. Embrace this constitutional crisis. Tell the coveting class to get bent, because young teenage slave Sally Hemings was truly the founder's intent. I'm not reciting the rest of that poem right now because I'm mad. A little. Anyhow, I've been on this live for 22 minutes. I did not know I could go live. I honestly believed I needed more followers and or more videos posted. I don't know what happened and that they let me do this. It seems to be working. This is a camera up here that has volumes, microphone, aphasia, and dysarthria. Lord. There's some dumb medical name for every stupid thing that's wrong with me. Those nerds like naming stuff. Let me see. If you saw any of my videos last week or so, I said I had gone video watching in foreign territory. I was I was in the enemy land. I was in enemy land. I wanted to see what those dumbheaded anti-vaxxers had to say. My friends, the anti-vaxxers. I wanted to see. I wanted to be happy for them and let them finish, and so I could understand their point of view and ask them who's a higher authority on their anti-vaccine issue besides R word, F word, KKK Jr. That man and his bringing back measles, bringing back diseases that are preventable. Your tax dollars at work again. So you guys like it. I don't. You have no problem. What are you going to do? Wait until an election so you can cast a vote and then wait another 4 years because you like it? If you don't like it, write something new. Let me see. I'd like to see the work. I've been asking people to write something different for about a couple years now, and they don't want to. I don't know anybody that wants to write any kind of system of governance or finance. They literally do not want to. And I have written bylaws. Like I said, those atheist lawyers, except for No, Barry Lynn, you're not an atheist. I know. I don't hate you either. Look, Barry Lynn is the preacher who sent me porn. So when I say, if I ever tell you that only one person in the whole entire world was patient enough with me to let me finish and to also ask me what I meant and to say I had not blah blah blah. And I say that man, only lawyer I like all the way because he's consistent. I believe that we have not talked on the phone or much in person since the exit interview phone call, which took place in I don't know where. Was I still in Jenkintown? Was it before I got evicted? Yeah. I was in Jenkintown. I was a Jersey girl in Jenkintown. JTP. I was a Jersey girl in Jenkintown, and I could have been a lawyer. Jenkintown is in Abington Township. Barry Lynn knows what Abington Township means to the cause that we lost. Barry Lynn knows what Abington itself means to me and my relation to the group that he was the executive director of. And I was his volunteer for roughly the same amount of time. He was there like 25 years. I was there almost 20, something like that. Do people think I didn't make any friends while I was with that organization? Do people think that I didn't ask around about the secrets I had heard and what some lawyers would be saying to me? I'm like, really? Then ask these other lawyers. And so it would upset me if the lawyers would give me the time of day and answer my questions. And then they would be like, oh. I'd be like, yeah, see, I'm just saying because this is what I heard. Her name is Sally Hemings. And also, why are we wrong? And also, why do you have to defend Nazis? I thought hate speech was dangerous and that there's restrictions on speech that causes harm, such as yelling fire in a crowded theater. That's not legal because of the harm it causes. If that's true, then why why is your job defending Nazis, and why am I more toxic than a Nazi that you defend, that you choose to get paid to defend on purpose over everyone else, in the whole entire United States of America? The people who started ACLU are anti-woke. Again, they also started the secular movement. They brought you Richard Dawkins, the esteemed professor, biologist, Dr. Richard Dawkins, for whom everything in nature is a spectrum, except the wee-wees and the hoo-has. Those are only the way he thinks they are, because he probably had not seen that many. I don't think there's no possible way. The man lacks experience. So, he's a science-denying scientist, which hey, I had to sit next to him at like more than one board meeting. He's also useless. He's a dictionary definition of ivory tower. One joke's funny. Anyway, there are no people in here. I've been talking to my own self and no one else for 28 minutes. And I like to try this little baby thing that I have. It's almost empty. Let's see. I'm going to try it. It hurts to do anything. So, yeah. Mr. Sun is on any classes down, up, in versus all up in. Realcha, education, linguistics, and Black English. And also, I still need classes. I have a question for him, Mr. Sun and Shep, Mr. Realcha. It's a sad question. This question is, since you're a linguist and you know the origins of words and phrases, why is the Roaring '20s? Why was the early 20th century decade known as the Roaring '20s? Known as that. Why? Was it because of the sound of the fires they set to the towns where black people had wealth and community, success, brilliance, and white people torched those towns and were slowly learned. It took everybody forever to learn about Juneteenth. It took everybody forever to learn about Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Black Wall Street. And then we're learning little by little more and more cities. South Carolina, Florida, all these are not just in the South, all the way up to Boston, everywhere. Everywhere. It's this nation. It's their democracy. It's the law. It's the originalist interpretation of the United States Constitution. Thomas Jefferson didn't want the Bill of Rights. That's why the other dudes had to write it in that hot, stinky Philly summer. Welcome. I'm in Trenton, like an hour from Philly. I gotta get the hell out of here, man. I don't belong here, there, or anywhere. And that's the fact. Uh, it's 6:39 p.m. on Thursday, 6/11/2026. I'm in danger. Girl, I'm in danger. I am. I did not really know I was in danger until last week when I looked up my abuser, and Blake lives up the road. He's no longer over the river, through the woods, several counties away, up in some condo in Abington Township. That I literally do not know anybody who understands the significance of Abington to someone who likes the separation of church and state and also knows things and also was talked to as if I were a peer, a mutual. However, I actually heard like last night about cults, the way cults run, the way they work, the way they operate. And so one of the things that cults do is they put unqualified people in positions of power. Hi, I'm Janice Rattle. I don't think I belong here. No, Janice, if you're on the stage with me, you belong here. But Susan, you're a famous author. You're here to promote your book at the Women in Secularism Conference. I don't know if I should be here. I have not yet written a book, although I've been working on several. Janice is okay. They would never put someone unqualified on the stage with me. I'm the author of Freethinkers. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm the expert. Yes, you are, Miss Jacoby. Yes, you are. I'm honored to share the stage with you, although I'm a little bit perplexed. That's just, imposter syndrome. You'll be okay. I was not okay. And I have not seen Susan Jacoby since. And whatever she had a definition for the word free thinkers, let me tell you, those two words don't go with what they think or what they are or anything like that. It literally, every single aspect of the secular religion marketing and propaganda is a lie. And every time I went to the authorities, to the people responsible for having said it, done it, promoting it, paid for it, how come they got to be dead? And then put in a note that they think the movement's in good hands because they put me in charge. That's what cults do. That is what cults do. That's what cults do. They put unqualified dumbheads in charge of all their freaking nonsense. And you think they're not doing it right now? Believe the person who's doing it right now has a fake Wikipedia page. It used to be a vanity page, and he kept trying to make it brush it up to make it look like he was an activist. No, dude, spamming the internet is not activism. Also, being on TV once is not activism. Being on TV 100 times is also not activism. Showing off your giant boob job, no offense, Kelly, I hope you're okay. I know you're not. And how am I going to find? I asked one man one time if he consume that kind of content? And if so, could he find her and see if she's okay, which she's not, because she performs in that kind of content, which means she's not okay. And also, the person who made her that way is an a-hole and a grifter and a thorn in my side since the moment I met him. Still is friends with some of you. Completely incompetent nincompoop. Hiding under a fake name, lying, saying you got death threats. Death threats, honey? A chat room insult is not a threat, okay? And me putting your phone number in a private thread, in a private message board, is also not a threat. What are they going to do? Call you? Anyway, would you believe that dumbhead's nonsense is affecting me in other aspects of my life forever and ever? Amen. Yeah. And anytime I try to look something up, it's incompetent dumbhead at the helm with his fake Wikipedia page being Mr. Rationality and Reed Boden's blog has long since been deleted from the whole entire internet and the Wayback Machine. I tried to say this in a thread, like, I don't know, a month ago, or something like that, and I was trying to explain that there is no evidence of this blog I am discussing, the title of which was "Calling Yourself Rational May Not Necessarily Make It So." Because so is a needle pulling thread. No, that wasn't in the blog. That's just a joke. It's not a good joke. Calling yourself rational may not necessarily make it so. It never did, it never will. Did you know that lacking an affirmative belief in a deity doesn't make you rational? It doesn't mean you're rational, that you are rational, and it's also not reason. Did you know that faith is not irrational? Did you know that if you want to learn about faith, that asking people who do not have any faith and who actually openly reject faith as a concept are probably never going to teach you what you might want to know that might satisfy your curiosity? Curiosity killed the cat. Satisfaction brought it back. That's what I heard. Anyway, it is 6:45 p.m. It's 92 degrees Fahrenheit in this Trenton, New Jersey. Oh my goodness, guys. There's nobody in my chat because nobody knew I was going to be here, and I'm not in any algos. Why would I be? I have no followers. There's no followers here. There's followers on Facebook. Yeah, right. What you gonna do? Reply. Oh, go ahead. Reply. I'd like to thank everybody who has been my muse. I would like to apologize to everybody who has been my muse. I cannot help that these poem writings, song writings, rhyming. It just happens. I'm sorry that I want my friends to talk to me on the video where I can see that you exist as a human person that I can speak to, and we can have each other's faces and eyes and ears, because I cannot be writing all the time, typing all the time. Things I'd like to talk about are not things we put in writing ever. Nope. No, I have so much that I want to say to so many people, and they literally don't care. And it's important. It's important. There was... Nah. I recently defriended two people who were not my friends, and they don't care. I mean, no, they're of the happy when the trash takes itself out communities, and also the progressive parting shot. I don't even like music. That has been a recurring theme for me when white women stop speaking to me, and they're usually progressive values and often humanist values on top of that. Those values are: I don't like music. I don't like poetry unless it's by old, dead Europeans, men. I don't like anything you like. I don't like who you are. I don't like what you are. I only do platitudes. I do not examine my slogans. I am progressive. You are disabled. Also, dirty. Okay, whatever. So yeah, that's how they are. That is how they are. I invite them to prove me wrong. Oh, I never finished the doc writing story. See, yes, the lady who's on a nonprofit, I was on the board of directors and I represented a community in that community. And that community has been erased from this organization. Spent board time, board money, membership dues were paid. Membership dues were paid by people in the community. I just defriended them. You know why? Because we're not speaking and they don't care. They don't care that they were erased. Why should I? The only thing that really gets me, though, is that Lisa the Unrapeable is still riding my jock because she has not only did she erase everybody that I represented for her organization, but she also has a secondary lie on her website of this organization that says that that organization supported my old church state nonprofit. With all due respect, attending an event I organize is not supporting my organization. You have not been to a board meeting. You never organized anything with me. You never sat down with me. We never worked together. You weren't part of stopping Chris Christie's school vouchers before and after Bridgegate, which was brought to you by the Democrats. Thank you very much, Norcross brothers. And by the way, one of your Norcross boys is the mayor of this city, Trenton. That's probably why there's no services for people like me. You got to pay each other off. Your jobs of doom that exist to keep it this way on purpose. Because again, you're under Jefferson. Oh no, you are Jefferson. We're under Jefferson. We're Sally Hemings. Who are you? Are you Thomas Jefferson's democracy? Or are you done being on top of that teenage girl that you own? Disgusting. Wouldn't you be happy that this country is founded on genocide, slavery, rape, and that it never, ever stopped, and it just keeps getting worse, and you guys are so happy about it, and you literally don't care. You literally do not care. You will sit there and be wrong. I watch lawyers all over this whole internet. I watch all these lawyers, and I watch them all walk up into the point and never get hurt by it, and they be wrong on the actually wrong. I watch people I like, admire, and respect being wrong and wrong and wrong. I watch people who have my old jobs never want to talk to me about that job, about that nonprofit's history. But these same platitude pushers will spout bullshit that they don't believe or practice, especially the atheists who will definitely say those who don't study history are doomed to repeat it. Well, then what is stopping you bitches from studying freaking history? Because you won't. You don't want to. You literally won't. And the way I know is because we have never had a private conversation. That's how I know you're wrong. Because you don't know. Because I didn't tell you the actual truth. Who do you think didn't talk to me in person? Who do you think I don't know in private? Who do you think I was not friends with in Abington? Or therefore related? How do you think I don't know how and why we lost legal standing? And those same dumbheads are the ones that almost got a cross burned on my lawn. And no, the media is no help. The media, the actual media, is the whole cause of the whole ass problem, because you cannot trust the media. I'll tell you one thing that Orange Rapist is correct about is that the media is all messed up because they will never report actual facts. They will never. Oh shoot, my membership to Curtis King has been paused. I thought I restored that. Oh God, I have $3. Okay, Mr. Curtis King, the DIY time. Okay. I don't have a song to submit yet because you like music. And I don't have a DJ or a soundboard or an Agnes Gooch yet. But you can bet. Let's not forget. That's from one of my songs. Sir, I'm a rapper. Bet. Anyway, if you watch this, it's 45 minutes. Then you're from Missouri. I can show you stuff. And listen. One of the reasons I ask people to do video chats with me is so I can do show and tell. Only it might just be show with no tell, and might not be any words allowed. Definitely none typed. I'm not that freaking dumb. I know I'm totally crazy. I have no idea what to talk about. I'm a mortal fool. uh, I mean, technically, I assume I'm mortal. I hope I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Everybody wants to go to heaven. Nobody wants to die. Thank you, Albert King. So let me see. I'm gonna play myself out on. I'm played out already. Let's see. I'm gonna close that email and I'm gonna play my outro music. Right? Does this work? I'm still live over here. If I open this tab, you know what? I'm not gonna try that. Hold on. Let's see what I got because I knew I'm gonna start streaming, and this was on sale. It was like $5 or something, like 4 or 5. Amazon Haul, HAUL. Amazon Haul. Listen, you get 2 things that cost $2 or less, and it's clearance stuff. It's like the last of these napkins that have like little scallops on them. They're like mint green. It's the last. If they have like one left, and it's 50 cents. But hey, good. So Amazon Haul, they had this. I know for the streaming, people like the lights. I'm not gonna be doing the things the way you like. I'm old. I'm Gen X. Oh yes. I know I started a bunch of stories I didn't finish. It's only ADHD, and the psychiatrist lady, she didn't want to treat me for that ADHD. She said I had too many problems. She's all hung up on my past. She's all upset about the 1980s and the 1990s, and how I harm reductioned myself into living through that hell. And she's so angry about the 90s that she can't treat me for 2026 or the rest of the future. No doctor wants to help me survive the future because they're upset about the actual past. I am not seeing them to talk about the 20th century. I'm not even trying to talk to them about the first 2 decades of the 21st century. I actually don't care. We could do something else. I can get other counseling for that. If your job is prescribing actual medicine, you're supposed to be the doctor supposed to help me. I don't know why you're not. Because I don't know. Because I just said I didn't like pathology, and I didn't think I had a personality disorder because I don't like rape. I wouldn't liking rape be the disorder. So not liking rape, how does that give me a disorder? I reject that premise. Zevi! People aren't feeling Drake's new album. Did that milk bag... Did he tell me to STFU? Well, I consider it as he did. And that's one of the lyrics in the song I wrote. It's on my YouTube. It says milk bag STFU. Now, you don't know what a bag of milk is because you don't know that much about Canada. In Canada, in some places, they sell milk in bags. Plastic bags, like actual bags of milk. And 2 years ago, during the rap beef, that Josh Johnson, the comedian, not the thief, not the bricks. Anyway, sir, he's a rapper. I'm gonna play my outro song. Oh, wait. Speaking of bricks that be shitting.
I am no longer allowed to even mention this mystery company.
The internet's talking to me.
Could you spell that for me? Yeah, bricks and minifigs. I got the chance to talk to the other guy.
A civil rights lawyer. I never watched his...
Tyler Shaw. We filmed YouTube videos.
Oh, that's his...
Yeah.
Civil rights lawyer. I know him. I mean, I don't know him. I like his channel.
I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol. I'm willing to take any drug test tomorrow. I met Ben a few years ago. I was his cameraman for his...
Yeah, this is a wild story. If you do not yet know about the Lego... Not the Lego CGI videos that are awesome, but the Lego thieving by the Bricks and Minifigs company. Those people who were caught on video. We all saw the videos, and we also saw the completely unredacted police body cam tapes of the police being wrong, and also of the CEOs of Bricks and Minifigs being wrong and conspiring to do wrong and be wrong. That's what they did. So anyhow, this young man named Reckless Ben, B-E-N, just trying to help this other person who was the victim of the theft by this Joshua Johnson, ruining a perfectly good name. I'm so sorry, Josh Johnson. The real one, not this one. and also doing it in the name of their church and or nonprofit, because that's what they exist for, and that is also why. So just to sum up that little one, the end of the 501c3 rabbit hole, you got to go down. You got to go down humanism highway to Scientology and the break-ins, and that's why. And that's why. That's literally why. It's literally why. And also, Urantia is like poor man's racist Scientology. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I spent what? What did I just wait? Wait. What did I spend? Wait. Oh, the screamy guy from Philly. This man. Wait. Mr. Pearl Mania. He and his wife have too many tabs. I spent $3.19 at YouTube. Did that mean that Curtis got his money? Because I have to go to his chat soon. But Mr. Pearl Mania, he's from Philly. How are you going to be from Philly and we don't like the same things we don't like, and we do like allegedly the same things we supposedly do like, and you don't know me, and you're not talking to me, and then you don't like those things? Let's see what you're mad at.
At this point, having a working short-term memory feels like a curse living underneath this administration, because every 2 weeks I have to live through Donald Trump's groundhog fortnight. Every 2 weeks,
That
the
hurt.
stock market takes a shit, oil prices go through the roof,
Freaking
bad
hurt, though.
economic data comes out, and immediately he starts screaming that he cares about the Strait
I mean,
of Hormuz and the Iran war again. And every 2 weeks, we go through the same
Yep, Philly suck.
fucking cycle, and nobody
Where are you at in
cares
Philly?
anymore, and it's driving me insane. Every 2 weeks, stock market.
I tried. Oh yeah, there's my membership reactivated in Mr. Curtis King's DIY chat. Curtis King is okay. I like everybody I follow except this. Now I don't hate this guy. I just find the outrage ridiculous. Ridiculous. It is not like nobody told you so before. Now it's performative nonsense. As long as I can make myself believe that he knows he's not really that upset and he's just kidding and he's putting on a show for the internet like I do too, then okay. I hope that is the truth. I hope he's not really this upset and like he's just finding out at this age in Philly in this year. He didn't hear what happened to the March for Science. Dude, where was you in 2017? Why didn't we know each other then? Okay, and why not? Why not? I was wrong too. I was wrong at the moment. I was wrong at the time. I didn't know how wrong I was. I had incorrect beliefs. I was taught wrong. I was taught Benjamin Franklin didn't have slaves. I did not find out until this year, 2026, that Benjamin Franklin owned 6 human people. 6 black people Benjamin Franklin owned. And I always thought he was kind of like, when he said, nothing is certain except death and taxes. I'm like, laundry, dishes, groceries. Who takes care of you? Apparently he required slavery just like pretty much everybody else. That is the thing with the atheist religions. They require slavery. They told me how. They told me why. The idealism. Freshmen full of energy. They're idealistic. They want to prove something. Sophomores are seasoned. They want to teach the freshmen the right way, and they want to do better. By the time they're a junior, they're on top. They know what they're doing. They got it. They're also done. If you might get the 3 years out of your student volunteer. But the 4th year, they got senior year. It's their senior year. They're busy. They have to graduate. They're doing their thing. They will drop out of your movement. They will drop out of your nonprofit. You will not be burdened with that person anymore. They're not going to last that long. They will burn out first. It's not a mistake. It's actually on purpose. Hammett Mehta sat in my bed, typing away at his computer. He's such a nerd. I had the whole entire board of directors of the whole entire Secular Student Alliance in my hotel room at that crystal clear conference. We got so drunk. Oh my God. Was it that conference? Hammett, you were sober. Which conference was that? Which atheist Diddy party? No, that one. No, it wasn't not a Diddy party. That one, I don't think. Not to me, not to anybody I know. But I woke up the next morning, empty purse, surrounded by empty liquor bottles. And I'm like, where's all my money? What'd I do? Apparently, I got the whole entire board of directors of the whole entire Secular Student Alliance really trashed. And they helped buy alcohol that I apparently don't remember. I didn't ask. I guess I asked. I don't think they strong armed me to go in my purse without my permission. How would I know? I do not remember. Hammett would remember because he was there typing on his computer. And I'm not, like I had like 12 people in my hotel room. And so anyway, secular religions, they require slavery. They will not tell you why they're not taxing the church. They will let people go around saying, tax the church, tax your. They will laugh at you behind your back. They will have an atheist cabal that will be rumored for years until I'm on it. And I go, yo, there's an atheist cabal. It's called Free Thought Heads. I'm in it. I'm a Free Thought Head. Hey, everybody, look, Free Thought Heads. Woo, wait a minute. You guys are all, wait a minute. You're supposed to be rivals. You're supposed to be rivals, and on your public face is rivalry. But you're actually on a secret board together that meets and plans, organizes everything for the whole entire everybody. And that anti-woke person who you're not going to rewind an hour's worth of video to go back and see who it was. And you're not going to know that she was a founding person in the secular coalition. And you're not going to know her dead husband. And you're not going to know the atheist connection to the problems today. You're not going to read my poems. You're not going to ask me what they mean. I already told everyone everything. With the exception of Ms. Dre and her dossier, I am risking life and limb to put some things in writing for her because she likes homework. I sent her a video. I don't think she watched it. I don't blame her. I seem like a crank. I have to seem that way on purpose so that I don't seem like I actually know what I'm talking about. I don't want to get in that much trouble. I am not afraid of too many of them lawyers, though. What are they going to do? Sue me? For what? Damages. Let's see you being hurt by what I said first. Let's see you suffer from what I said, unlike when I suffer from what you said. Atheist lawyers. Yeah. I stopped watching a content creator named Monty. Spelled correctly. Monte. Not my dead husband. She's a former evangelical star. She changed her whole entire mind. And I was following her, and then she said she's getting advice and guidance, education from an atheist lawyer who's one of the ones whose work resulted in my husband's suicide and making me a widow. Because my husband could not tolerate the nonsense of the atheism that he wanted me to have. Remember, I'm agnostic, always was. I'm also a liar and a hypocrite. Hi, I'm Janice. I lie on purpose. I'm a propagandist. I will do what they tell me to do because I think that somehow I can change from within, or I'm helping someone get their rights that they want, and I'm doing things for other people. It's not about me. And it never was, and it won't be. But your nonprofit did not support my nonprofit in any way, shape, or form. Your nonprofit never once gave my nonprofit a goddamn dime or 10 minutes of time. I'm on your site, though. You have it named. You have it linked. I cannot wait. I'm waiting. I cannot wait to get my page back so I can definitely put on there to clear up the air about any misconceptions about what it might say on the internet that's definitely false. Is that there is no New Jersey group that has ever supported my church-state separation nonprofit that covered Pennsylvania, South Jersey, and Northern Delaware. If they say they supported me and they think that by attending the events I scheduled, that was the support that their organization gave me, they are liars. They're lying. And that is what they do for their jobs. Being nonprofits. Shut up, OnePay. I'm not adding anything. If you'd like me to add something to OnePay and pay some of these bills and not be a slaver and not be a freeloader to the people whose content I consume, you could consume my content and give me the monies, and I will be taking the stars on my page, the Janice Rail page on Facebook, the Booker Faces, the former fuckability rating site. That is what it is, right? That's why he made it. It's to rate the girls that he wanted to F. I didn't even see that movie. If you do the Cash App, that would be my name with a little dollar sign in front. There ain't no dollars nowhere else. And the Pal of the Pay, which was what is the Pay, Pal, and Feel. Again, Stanford. Again, was it on ProPublica, Axios? One of these investigative journalists that was not on Substack reported on the Stanford thing that this man did deliberately to dumb down academia for racism because he's anti-woke and anti-DEI. Well, the United States Supreme Court is also anti-DEI, but they are Opus Dei, which is OPUS-DEI. That's a very particular kind of Columbus believing Catholic. You know who I don't think is one of them Opus Dei kind of people? The actual Catholic Pope Leo. Pope Leo, I think, a lot better off than Leonard Leo. Speech impediment. Leonard frickin' Leo. The man nobody's mad at except Jon Stewart. No, not Jon Stewart. John Oliver. Sorry, John Oliver. Jon Stewart probably he's okay with that comparison now. John Oliver, I'll make it up to you however you like. And I mean that. And anyway, it's not a choice. Don't anybody ruin that fantasy for me, please. Where was I? John Oliver had a thing about Leonard Leo like over a year ago. And people, it's wild to see people think that when Orange Rapist dies, that will be the end of his regime. Dude, you like the way this happened. You have no problem with it. If you want to keep this Constitution, then you are okay with all the problems. You like the racism. You like the rape. You like the injustice. You like the death, the suffering, the worldwide genocide. You like it. You love it. You want 4 more years of it. You want to vote for a color about it as if colors of cotton candy taste different. They don't. Now, am I saying don't vote this next election? No, I'm not saying that. No. Please vote. Fucking go vote. Vote, vote, vote. Vote against the fascists. Vote for the least fascist. Vote for the least stinky pile of poo. Oh, I'm already in New Jersey. Ooh, yay. Just like old times. Yeah. I don't know why we have to vote for piles of poo. But, in The Guardian in 2016, an article that nobody wants to talk about is that just having elections is not democracy. It actually helps citizens, not do anything because they're like, oh, I did my part. I cast my vote every 4 years. That ain't your part. But, it's capitalism. It's white supremacy. I am not certain which one upholds the other one. I hear different things from different people. I know who I do trust, who I do not. And the people who don't look like me are winning. Good. Please, good. Keep it that way. People look like me. We have to stop being wrong. We're a bunch of dumb heads. We're the wrong ones. We are the genetic aberrations. And if we don't accept it, then that's one way that we're also still wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong door. This video is an hour long, and nobody came in here. Okay. Then we're going to watch it. I don't know what's going to happen next. It is 7:12 p.m. 6/11/2026 Thursday night. Thirsty Thursday. I could use a drink of water, and I'm playing my song to intro myself out, outro myself. I knew what I meant. I don't want you to know. It's a secret. Okay, you ready? Ready? Do the thing. I just said it. Wait, do the thing. What is? I don't want to see it in. No, it's regular actual videos. Thank you, platform. Thank you, Shaka Khan. Charisma and Peanut Butter Wolf. Thank you, Charisma and Peanut Butter Wolf. R.I.P. Charisma. Thank you. I'm going to end this video, see how it goes. I'll be Curtis King chat for a little while. Shut up. I'm not adding any money. I don't have the money to add. Let's see. I'm not listening to anyone. Wait, whose song is this? Oh. It's, this is, DJ Soulchild AC. DJ Soulchild AC. Hire him. He will travel to play. He's been demonetized because he's a bi black man who talks about reality. And you're not allowed to do that on these platforms. They don't like reality in their face. I'm way 100 behind on all his stuff. So, okay. Now I have 2 outros. I'm sorry, Mr. DJs. Speaking of DJ, yeah, tonight DJ Mai Tai should be on at like either 9 or 10 tonight. Go to DJ Mai Tai's channel. It's DJ MAITHAI, all one word. He's so cool. Go check out his whole channel. A playlist has found you. There's more than one playlist. He likes all the music. It is freaking great. I'm already hurting. I'm gonna chair dance. We're gonna do the chair dancing. Yeah, it'll be great. So thank you. If you did watch this, I don't know why anybody would. But if you do not understand the words that's coming out of my mouth, that's because I'm ridiculously nonsensy on purpose, so that everyone thinks I'm crazy. And I am definitely upset and hurt, and it doesn't matter, and I don't like anything. So catch you later, people who's not here, and let's see what we do now. Oh, we're going to end this stream. I'll be okay. So what do I say? Curtis King, DIY, music reviews, and other talk. I also have Bricks and Mini Figs Exposed. Charlie has part 3 to Full Saga. He put that out like yesterday. Is it Penguin's fan page? Is this even Charlie, or is it someone just stealing? All right, and what else is on my algos to watch after that? Let's see. The Riskiest Moment of the AI Bubble by Hank Green. He was there. Music exec holds nothing back about. I don't know. It's an hour 35. I'm not going to watch that. And then Mudahar. It's about to get pretty bad. Some Ordinary Gamers. That'll be 20 minutes. I'm going to watch. And then after that, I got to go back to Screwface John. And yes, I know. But I still watch him. I still like him. He's going to remind us who Eminem really is. I don't know anybody that likes Eminem. I used to have a friend who used to be a bestie who I found out, surprisingly, she did like Eminem, but she only wanted to talk to me once. And I found her lurking in my reels yesterday, so I blocked her because she don't want to talk to me privately. Why are you going to tell me in a DM? And we're best friends since 5th grade. You're going to tell me. You don't need to hear my voice. You don't want to. You don't need to. And I can't hear yours either. We cannot communicate on a phone. We cannot communicate in live time in any way at all. It's impossible. You have everything. You have every moment of every day, of every week, of every month completely booked. Except for when you're watching my reels, you're just as bad as the Unrapables. You are just as bad as them. Riding my jock. Why? Because you literally require slavery. It's part of your democracy. You like Thomas Jefferson. Stop being wrong. Stop being wrong. At least fess up. Drop your faux outrage. If you want this Constitution that already exists, you want rape, you want slavery, you want genocide, just be honest. Stop lying to yourself and everybody else. Because Thomas Jefferson is a genocidal rapist. Her name is Sally Hemings. And yes, there's a book for your academia. And yes, there's a DNA test for your science. And yes, there's lived history. But you guys don't like that. I already know. That was what this was about. Nobody cares. Anyway, whatever. I said too much. I'll delete this. Never. My stream will stop immediately. I will no longer be live. Later, Gators. Deuces.